Welcome back to CrossTalk podcast. I'm Tomoya.
Hi, I'm Andrea.
Today we are going to talk about 主食.
Okay.
Do you guys remember what 主食 in English? That's right. Staple food.
Okay, staple food.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Did you remember?
I did. Because actually I have this discussion. I have had this discussion many times with Japanese people that I work with. And the concept of what is a staple food is very different. So I always remember.
Right. And we talked about this theme 2 years ago?
Yeah, a while ago. It was a while ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we will do it again.
Yeah.
Because now everything have changed since then.
Yeah.
Because the price for rice is very, very expensive.
Yes, it's crazy right now, isn't it?
Yeah. So I heard about this from the internet news.
Yeah.
Some people are shifting their staple food from rice to bread.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And I've heard like my mother-in-law is shifting from rice to udon.
Udon.
Lots of people around us, because we live in a area that has really good udon. Lots of people are shifting to udon or other kinds of noodles. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, udon is famous for Kagawa.
Yeah, from Kagawa. But we live pretty near to Kagawa.
Right. And then we actually have a many good udon restaurant here.
We do, yeah.
So I understand your mother-in-law want to change it, staple food.
Yeah, I understand it too. And it makes sense. It makes sense to eat what's available.
Right.
Not just what you think you should be eating.
So today's theme is, do we need to change our staple food?
Oh, good question. Very good question.
Bread is now cheaper than rice.
It is. And actually, that's kind of surprising in a way because with the Russian invasion of Ukraine a few years ago, 3 years ago, everyone said that the price of wheat will go up and the price of flour and bread will go up. But so far, it's been fairly reasonable. Mm-hmm. Like it did go up, but just a little bit, right?
Yes.
But the price of rice has gone up more than a little bit. It's gone up a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, if you guys enjoying this audio podcast, you can also watch the full video version of this episode on our YouTube channel. So some people commented on our YouTube video. Actually, I didn't know you guys had YouTube channel.
Okay, yes, we do the same kind of content on the audio version of the podcast and also on the video version of the podcast.
Right. So for Japanese people, rice always used to be the affordable staple food.
Yeah, it has been really affordable until very recently. And actually, I was curious about this, like which is actually cheaper. So this was a long time ago when I was, raising children at home and I wasn't working. And so I kind of needed to save money. So I actually calculated how much it was for 1 cup of rice versus how much a serving of bread would be. And the rice was actually very cheap. It was reasonable.
Yes.
So at that time, one big bag of let's say 5 kilograms of rice was about between 1,800 and 2,500. Mm-hmm. So even if you get the expensive kind, it was not too expensive.
Right.
But I calculated 1 cup of rice at that period was about 50 yen.
Maybe now it's 100 yen or a little more.
Or more, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I heard the government releasing emergency stockpiles.
That's what I keep hearing, but the price hasn't gone down at all. In fact, it's getting more and more expensive.
Where did stockpiles gone?
A good question. It's like it disappears.
It's
like someone disappeared it.
Right.
That's not proper English, by the way.
That's a mystery.
Yeah.
I guess something happening in the supply chain.
Yeah, is that maybe I've heard rumors that people think the wholesalers are buying up the surplus that's been released, the emergency stock that's been released. And so they're holding it, which makes the price go higher and higher.
Oh, are they eating those rice?
I don't know. I mean, I think they're holding it to sell. They're not eating it. They're holding it to get the price high, and then they'll release it when they want to.
Wow, they're very stingy in a way.
Yeah.
Damn. That's why we have no cheaper rice from supermarket.
And even foreign rice has been very expensive. There's a California rice that I've seen around. I think for a 10-pound bag, it's usually somewhere around 2,200 yen for a 10-pound bag, which is crazy. But now that it's in shortage, now that rice is in shortage, I think that California rice has gone up to double. They don't even sell the big bags. You have to get the small bag, which is 4 or 5 kilograms, and it's, is it kilograms? Yeah, kilograms. And I think it's more than 2,000 yen per 5 kilograms.
Oh, I guess that's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
But we have to change our mindset to current price.
Yeah, to current price and also to other options. Yeah, because I don't think the price will go down. I've heard farmers saying the price is not going down next year. So you're right. Like adjusting mentally to the difference in price, I think is going to be very important.
I guess.
Yeah.
So maybe this is the time to change our staple food. For some people.
To change it to something else like noodles or bread or some other thing.
You have talked about staple food in the U.S. Long time ago.
Yeah, a couple of years ago probably. Yeah, we did an episode talking about staple food, and I remember it because in Japan, rice is the staple food, of course.
Right.
But we were kind of laughing because in America, it's not that. It's not a carbohydrate. The staple food or the main dish is meat, usually. Meat. And then rice or bread is a side dish. So our image of what is a staple food is very different, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That means people in the United States eating hamburger very, very often?
Yes, hamburgers and like steaks, big cuts of meat, like pork steaks or beef steaks, lots of chicken. Yeah. So these sorts of things are the main dish. And then we would get a roll or actually a baked potato. Baked potato is more of our staple food than rice or bread is, actually.
Isn't it like only your hometown things?
No. I mean, we have a saying in English called, meat and potatoes. The main dish is meat with a potato, and then, a side vegetable. You get some steamed vegetables or a salad or something.
Wow.
But meat and potatoes is our American go-to, like the two main food groups for us.
Okay. But that sounds totally different from Japanese culture.
Yes, it does, and it is, yes.
And isn't it difficult to cook meat every day?
It's not difficult, but yes, it gets expensive, and it's troublesome to clean up because it's usually oily, right?
Right. It's greasy, but I'm sure you like greasy food.
I do not, actually.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I'm too old to eat greasy food. It makes me very sick. My sons like it, though.
Okay. So when you were in the U.S., you were eating steaks, chicken, and, some other meats almost every day?
Almost every day, because my mother does not like seafood. We never had seafood, and we eat lots of vegetables, but we're not vegetarian by any means. So, usually some kind of meat or something with meat on it,
Okay. So...
But, it might be a pizza with just a little bit of meat, or it might be, a sandwich with a few pieces of ham. It wouldn't be like heavy meat all the time.
And I have heard about Japanese rice bowls are growing its popularity in major city.
Well, that's interesting.
From the United States.
But I mean, I never heard that, but I can kind of see it because there's a general like Japan boom going on right now. Lots of people are very interested in Japanese food, especially.
Yes.
And culture, but especially food. Yeah.
I guess, like people live in New York, they prefer to eat these kind of fancy stuff like meat, rice bowls, ramen, or some other, things that are not meat.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's good though. I think Americans, especially in like the way I grew up, there was almost an overemphasis on eating meat at every meal. It's like too much, you know. We need to focus more on, like you said, carbohydrates or vegetables or other food groups also. But so like if onigiri is popular, that's really nice.
I have a question. What kind of onigiri fillings do you like the most?
Oh, me personally, my favorite is tuna with mayonnaise.
Tuna
Yeah.
with mayonnaise.
Yeah, in Japanese, it's tsunameo.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
That's my favorite for sure.
Yeah.
Although I had one the other day. It was kind of like a takikomi gohan situation with little bits of konnyaku and gobo and carrot. It was actually really good. It was very good.
Was it onigiri?
It was an onigiri, yes.
Oh, okay.
Takikomi style.
Okay.
It was quite nice. And I got it from one of the convenience stores. I don't remember where.
I used to like a 7-Eleven rice bowl onigiri. But now it's really expensive. Like they sell these onigiri at 170 yen or so.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that expensive. But yeah, that's a lot.
So
but that would be because the rice price has really increased, right?
Yes, it's very expensive for just one single rice bowl.
Yeah. But
Would you buy that?
I did buy that. I bought it yesterday, actually. Yes, I would buy that.
Haven't you checked the price?
No, I didn't check the price. I did
Okay.
not check the price, actually. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Right.
But like, I know even if the price is high, I know it's because the price of rice is really high right now. And, you know, a lot of other food products are also going up in price.
Right.
So it's like, it can't really be helped. You can't really do anything about that. It's not the store's fault.
Right.
So yeah, I didn't look at the price.
They have now affordable onigiri, but I don't know what's different. And then sounds like it's a little tricky.
Oh, really? I've never heard that. This is only at the convenience stores?
I think only 7-Eleven has this affordable onigiri series.
Oh, interesting.
Affordable series is about 120, 30 yen.
Okay, which is probably what it was before the price went up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think many people now prefer to buy these affordable series.
Probably. I just wonder, are they like the simple things like egg or...
No, they have a tuna mayo for this
Tuna mayo. Oh,
series.
Okay.
But I think it's not really a tuna, I guess.
Oh, okay. So there's a reason why it's cheaper.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
And then we don't know what's the secret.
Okay. I haven't been to a 7-Eleven. I think I went to a Family Mart today.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Family Mart yesterday too. But I'll check next time I go. I'm interested to see what kinds of things they have.
So I want to ask you, Andrea-san, what kind of a staple food would you choose if you have options? Would you stick with rice or choose different one?
Like in general for my family and stuff?
Right.
I would probably choose rice.
Okay.
Because that's what the rest of my family prefers. And it's actually kind of easy because you just wash the rice. You can set it and set the timer so it automatically cooks while you're at work or, you know, while you're out. So that's kind of convenient. I can't do that with bread. Mm-hmm. You either have to buy it or you have to make it yourself. And making it yourself is possible, but it's a little bit troublesome, right?
Right.
But bread, it depends on like what the other menu is. Because sometimes we do eat bread at home and sometimes we do have potatoes and pasta, but usually rice. Mm-hmm. So how about you, Tomoya? What would you do? Would you keep rice as your staple dish or would you change?
That's a difficult question to answer. I don't eat rice so often.
Really?
Yeah. Mostly I eat some kind of a noodle.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I probably would stick with noodles.
Okay. So I know you like ramen.
Ramen, yeah. Ramen.
You probably like udon.
I do.
What about pasta?
Pasta, yes.
Okay.
Pasta sounds nice.
Somen?
Somen, Yeah, I do like somen.
Really? Okay. I'm thinking about changing some, not every day, of course, but changing some of our rice days for potato days. Or like yesterday, we had bread because it suited the menu better. I made American chili con carne. So we had bread with that. It should have been cornbread, but I didn't have time to cook.
Okay.
So, but it does not go with rice, so I didn't cook rice. But yeah, I think actually I will try to increase more potato and breads in our staple diet, our staple foods diet.
Yes. I might try some kind of a meal using potato. Yeah. For reducing food expense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, potatoes are not bad for you. They're pretty good for you.
Right.
There's a lot of fiber. If you eat the skin, there's vitamins in the skin. So it's actually healthier than anything made with flour. So flour products are not good for you, apparently. But so like breads and noodles are actually not good for you.
Oh, okay. So I should stop eating noodles so much.
Well, I mean, if you don't have any problem, you can't. But some people get irritable bowel syndrome or where they feel sick in their stomach from eating wheat. So if you don't have that, you're fine.
I'm probably fine.
Okay, good.
So we were talking about food today, but let me ask you about a few more questions
Sure.
about food.
Sure.
Can you tell me about two kind of food you like?
Two kind of foods I like are candy.
Candy.
I like candy.
It's not
Does that count as a food?
okay. Yes.
That I like candy, cookies. I love cookies.
Right.
And I actually really love barbecue meat.
Oh, barbecue meat. Yes.
So I gave you three.
Okay.
What are two kinds of foods that you really love?
Two kinds of food. I like noodles in general,
Okay.
as I talked. And then one more things. I actually like salad, like
Okay.
salmon avocado salad.
Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds really good. Actually, I need to lose weight, so I was thinking today about making my staple food a salad with either chicken or some kind of fish. Yeah, actually.
But avocado and salmon are expensive.
They are.
So
They are very expensive. Avocado is crazy expensive.
Right. So it's fancy food for me.
It's fancy food for me too.
Yeah. The last question.
Okay.
What are two kinds of food you'd like to eat today?
Today. But I started dieting yesterday, so I'm trying to mentally get it out of my head that I want to eat.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you
Because
started.
I have a really bad habit. When I'm driving my car, I usually have snacks in my car, like peanuts or mixed nuts or some kind of candy. And I eat when I drive. But I'm trying to not do that. And I'm trying to not think about food that much. So I don't want to say what I would eat today because I don't want to eat today.
Okay.
I want to not eat today.
Okay.
How about you? What are two foods you want to eat today?
Two foods. I want to eat udon.
Udon. Okay.
Since we were talking about noodles.
Okay. Now you're suddenly hungry.
Yes. And I want to eat salmon avocado salad.
You're picking all the healthy things. Look at me picking candy and cookies.
Yeah, because I ate hamburger yesterday.
Okay.
You know, I couldn't stand for it.
Okay.
Because I was talking hamburger was when I was student.
Okay.
And yeah.
Where did you go? What kind of hamburger did you get?
I went KFC.
Okay.
And I have ordered the limited season menu item, which is hamburger.
A hamburger from KFC?
Uh-huh.
I didn't even know they had hamburgers.
KFC.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have hamburger.
Really? I didn't know that. I had hamburgers yesterday too, actually.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I went to Mossburger.
Wow.
And I always get the same thing every time. I always get the Yasai Baga because that's my favorite.
Uh-huh.
The reason I went there is because they have a new milkshake. This is off the topic, by the way. They have a new milkshake, the Amao strawberry milkshake, which is a limited time only thing. And I heard that they were really, really good.
Okay.
And I wanted to try it. So I went to Mossburger to get the milkshake, but I ended up having a hamburger too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this hamburger I ate yesterday was good.
Okay.
But there's another limited season hamburger on the menu, which is they use fried chicken instead of a buns.
Wait. It's fried chicken, a hamburger, and a fried chicken?
Fried chicken, hamburger, and fried chicken.
No way.
Yes way.
Really?
Yeah, this is... I forget the name of this.
That sounds like a heart attack in a bag.
Yes. I think you want to try it.
I do not actually want to try it, but somebody, and I don't know who, maybe it was Mossburger, they had before, instead of the bun, it was lettuce. It was like, you get the hamburger, the patty in the middle with the lettuce or sauce or whatever, and then instead of the bread, instead of the bun, it was like a folded up piece of lettuce on both sides.
I don't remember.
So it's like a lettuce hamburger, basically.
Lettuce hamburger.
Which I would try that. That actually sounds good because I like lettuce, but...
Doesn't make you full.
That's okay. I'm on a diet.
Okay.
I don't need to be full.
Okay, yeah.
But fried chicken hamburger.
Fried chicken hamburger, yes. With onion rings in between the fried chicken.
Oh, that really does sound like a heart attack now.
Yes. I wanted to try it, but I hesitated.
You should hesitate. That doesn't sound healthy at all. Please do hesitate.
So I picked just, regular limited season one.
Good choice. Good choice.
Yes. I want to know if some of our listeners have tried this unhealthy burger from KFC.
I want to know too.
Yeah.
Did they survive is the question.
All right, guys. We have talked about staple food today. But if you guys want us to talk about different topic, please let us know.
Okay, yeah. So food is always a fun topic to talk about, I think, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So let us know what you think if you'd like us to cover any other kind of food-related topics.
All right. That's all for this episode. But don't forget to catch our next one.
All right. This is CrossTalk signing off, bringing you English your way every week.
Keep listening and keep shining.
Bye.